Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more FTL Faster Than Light Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where as usual with Stealth B runs, I make no guarantees about how long Hit Me will be lasting in this video. We could have a really short video, we could have another full-length episode, I have no idea. We do have level 1 shields, at least, that counts for something. We still only have 2 dodge. We need to up that more because, like I said previously, my goal with this run, excuse me for the burp there, is to make it to Sector 8. Winning, I don't know if that's going to happen, but at least making it to Sector 8. So I have a bit of a tough choice here. I could go to the store. I don't really have anything to sell, but there could be some good things here, but it does cut out on some fuel. I still want to go here, but I think I'm going to start with the store. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do that in the last episode, but the Rebel Pursuit is still going to be coming, and I'm going to have to backtrack at least one jump. But what do we get here? Drones, don't really need anything. Weapon pre-igniter, didn't I say that's what I needed before? Except, of course, we don't have the big gun anymore. FTL recharge booster, distraction buoys could actually be pretty useful. Doesn't like we're going to get anything here except for a little bit of repair and a little bit of fuel. And I think that's just fine. We still have the Glaive Beam, which is a good weapon, and we still have some upgrades we need to make here. So since it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a lot from the store, let's just go ahead and start upgrading. So we can turn off our air and we can get level 3 dodge. We want 4 dodge to eventually get max dodge. Will, you need healing. Another consideration to have here is that obviously we only have 2-person medbay. Yeah, we want to get some more reactor power. It's going to cost 25 per now. But that may still be worth it here. Hopefully we can get a good fight. I could possibly go here, here, and then there. Let's see if we can go for both. We got to start taking some risks, but on the other hand, we don't want to take too many risks. Now, good, we're going to get boarded, which is not awesome. I don't think I can make it to the door room in time. But I do think we can possibly dodge all this junk. So, where are we going? Right in the weapons rooms. Okay. Well, we'll see how long we can hold out here. We do not want a weapons guy to die for sure. Okay, so we're going to be cloaking here in just a second because these are firing simultaneously. And there's no guarantee that all of these miss, so... Alright. Hopefully he doesn't go straight for the door control guy, I guess, right? Yeah, do we... Oh! Well, you know what? We don't need the cloak right now because that shot actually missed. So that's good. And you know what? Since we're not cloaking right now, let's go ahead and heal up. We're probably going to need to put our NG in here somewhere in just a second. Alright, so let's see if we can do some distraction here. Like I said, I'm just trying to take my time. We want the NG out of the door control if at all possible. Alright, let's cloak now. I should have, I did make a mistake there. I didn't cloak long enough, but we should probably also have our weapon firing here. And the Glaive Beam doesn't hit a lot of rooms, but if I hit the shield room, I can potentially get more damage here if I go up there, but I need to take down the shields first. This is where we're almost in the neighborhood where we want to get just a little bit more weapon damage. Alright, so this kills the Mantis ship, which means we can close the doors. And we get 25 scraps, so that's awesome. Which means we can actually put some power back here. So now we can run. Are we ready for it? No, Pomeroy's not ready for it. He's still healing. He had to put a Mantis in his face twice and run through airlocks. We can now run level 2 cloaking, and we have almost max evade. Not quite max evade. We still need to level up our pilot right now, who is not quite there. We need to level up our engines person, who's not quite there, because we're only in Sector 3. Now, technically, this is where I could min-max and take certain fights where ships can't hurt me. But we'll see how that goes. So, where's our exit? Okay, we can make it through up there, but we have to stretch all the way out. So it looks like we're going to be playing here before going to the exit. That's fine. Fuel is going to be a consideration that we need to take. Let's see here. So we can attack, try and get in. I'm not huge on taking the damage, especially with level 2 shields. Let's see here. And sneak into undetect, and we get a hull missile. Hull missile is interesting. Hull missile we may actually... well, it's probably going to be better to sell, but we could potentially get some use out of it. Potentially. So intruders on board once again, and I say this every time, this is my least favorite event, because unlike Captain's Edition, you get absolutely nothing for this. And why am I not taking advantage of venting from the middle of the ship more? Right, you just need to run. I really need to upgrade my doors. I will make sure to do that after this encounter. Like, upgrading doors is just needed to happen a long time ago. Because now these guys are going to have free run of the ship. So that is a bit of a problem. So let's see, what systems are getting attacked right now? Let's get our NG out of here. Okay, are they going for the oxygen system? They're going for the scanners. I guess we can just go ahead and... yeah, we don't want to take out the O2. We don't need our pilot right now. So if we can just distract them just enough to get the air out. Hopefully without dying. Crew micro is the best micro, isn't it? Alright, so... let's get you guys out. Let's go ahead and we want to keep the air on. Alright, I think that's going to be a safe move. Yeah, because they're not... okay, good. They're going to be trapped in there now, which is nice. So I think we solved that kerfuffle. Because they're going for our shields still. One of them made it in here somehow. I guess there's a stack of 3 people. Alright, so you guys are going down. There's still some intruders, but no one's attacking the door. There we go. So let's see. You don't need healing. You need healing. You need healing. You will need healing. We're 4 scraps short of upgrading our doors. I thought I'd be there. Alright, so back to the weapons room with you. Still, though, that could have gone worse considering we did not upgrade our doors, which is normally something I do early, but having to switch my focus so much on just surviving on this ship, that's not always something you can do. But if that were a bunch of mantis, we'd be dead. So, and one thing to keep in mind, and I know I say this, but for those of you who may not have watched before, on hard mode, doors are a lot easier to break down, so you can't just lock everybody out and win all those boarding things like you can on normal. Alright, what do we got here? Level 2 shields. Shield room is actually in a really good place, so I don't... well, you know what? We can probably get away with hull missiling once. We have the spare missiles, so... and we're not getting boarded because it's not that kind of ship. We have 2 spare power. We're going to try and dodge out of the first missile. Hopefully ours hits. Let's see here. Cloak now. Now, unfortunately, this missile is going to depower our cloak just a touch. Good. Unfortunately, that hull missile... I'm now starting to see maybe the problems with my plan a little bit, in that hull missile... if there is any kind of crew, as I have a cat that is suddenly very interested in FTL faster than light, if that crew's worth their salt, they're just going to be able to repair the damage in time. So that was kind of a waste. So now we know what we need to do with the hull missile. Oxygen's out. It could be worse. That is 2 hull damage. That is kind of worse. As long as we don't have fire. But this is where we need to start getting like a secondary weapon for this ship. Hopefully. Ooh, really close. Good. Okay, unfortunately, Glaive Beam still leaves up... doesn't do enough damage. And unfortunately, they're repairing their shields first. Smart guys. So we are selling the hull missile. We know that now. Might as well. So you guys still get experience even for dodges while cloaking, right? Fortunately, their missile launcher's down. And that's an Artemis launcher, so you never want that. Okay. Dead! And I was like, where'd my shield go? So 26 scrap. That's good. And it looks like I guess we'll be going down this way. It's just you gotta roll with how it goes. Let's go ahead and upgrade the doors. That upgrade makes a world of difference, especially in other sectors. Alright, there won't be a next time open fire. They have a beam weapon, but we have we may still be able to win this. They are going to board us from the looks of it, so let's get ready. In the weapons room yet again. Let's go ahead and set up our shield shot. And like I said, I'd love to pike beam this a different way. We are going to dodge that first laser shot. So we'll get a little bit of damage on you. Oh god. Well, at least our shields recharge in time. I totally mistimed that. Alright, well, let's turn off the air too for a second. And I think that Mantis is going to want to transport out. There we go. Problem solved. And I know I'm failing the no pause challenge, you could say, but and a little bit of damage there, but that's alright. So we could do more damage by taking shots like this. Okay, where do we get boarded now? Oh god. Well, the good news is that it's probably not a Mantis. Okay, they did repair their shields, so it stinks a little bit, so we'll change our shot to over here. I mean, either shot's going to kill them because the Glaive Beam does 3 damage. And they have no weapons. Oh, look, there's a Mantis in your cockpit. Or are you just happy to see me? Oh, well, thank you for transporting out just in time. Just in time to have your ship destroyed. There's no small irony in that. Alright. Actually, it's pretty large irony because it's that person's death. There's a joke there. I don't know. I feel like from videos that I've done recently, I should be more chipper and talky and chatty and have more energy in my voice and more inflection because I've gotten some comments recently. It's like, my voice is very soothing, but it puts me right to sleep. It's like, first off, I'm sorry if this is what you call soothing. But let's see. I mean, what I always try and do here... Well, it looks like we're not passing that challenge. Not that we need that achievement. We have to destroy a ship at full health through one cloak. We can do that. We're going to go up here, down here. And we can actually make a beeline for the exit. How many jumps is that? 1. Oh, man. We're actually going to have to skip this one. Because the Rebel fleet will overtake the exit in time. This is gonna suck. This is pretty much gonna be one where we gotta get the bleep out. Okay, let's leave. Good. So yeah, we only have time for just a few jumps. I was gonna almost really screw that up. Alright, long range scanners, track and engage. As soon as you see it, they make a run for it, you squeeze what you can out of it and get within firing range. They have a lot of lasers, but we have the power of something clever that we're going to say right now. Alright. Glaive Beam here. They only have 1 shield bubble. This should be a straightforward fight. That is a 2-shot laser. We do need to upgrade our shields to level 2 eventually. Good. Good going, guys. Can I destroy the ship outright in 1 cloak? I don't think so. Usually to get that achievement, you're going to need to get like a shieldless drone later on. That's a decent surrender offer. I'll take it. I like the fuel. Alright, so there's an exit. There's another fight, but I'm not going to take it. We could very well have a fight at the exit beacon anyway. Alright. We don't. So, pirate controlled. That's too bad. I'm trying to remember which sectors were better for the Crystal Cruiser, and then I realized that was the... Oh, that is a room that is on fire. Let's fix that real quick. And what do our jumps look like right here? So we got a fight. So this is the fight that we'll go to. It's pirate controlled, so we're going to have a lot of automated drones, which is okay. We could upgrade our shields now. The downside to that is if we find an early store, we won't necessarily make it, but if we don't survive to get to an early store, it's going to be another issue. Now what this means is that if the fight calls for it, I can micromanage for more shields up here. Ooh, not like that. Or I can micromanage for more juice down there. Now I still need to get 1 more power, and I don't need to go much beyond... I need to get level 3 cloaking eventually, and I do need to do this too, but I do need to get a second weapon to support this. See, we have a burst laser too. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational. They try to shut down our engines. Well, what do you know? We got level 2 shields just in time, apparently. Now, rock plating, does that really care for... I don't think we can get... Can we get a shot that hits everything down here? No. We might be able to, but I don't think it hits the oxygen as well. So we're going to go for a standard assortment of hitting the shield room first, then getting the weapons. Like I said, we really need a secondary weapon to try and punch out these shields before the Glaive Beam shot. But we are dodging out the Burst Laser 3. These should fire at a fairly decent around the same time, so I'm more inclined actually to try and dodge the ion shots. Good. That worked out very nicely. So our Glaive Beam should go off in time. Good. I wanted to take out one of the burst lasers, but we'll manage somehow. They die next turn, so if we get hit once here, we can live with it. Unless it, like, sets a weapon room on fire. Alright, so that's going to be one... No, it's going to be a miss. Our 10% evade is apparently winning us games right now, so we could let the crew die here, but I'd rather just beam them out of existence. 31 scrap. And we got a store, too. So we have something to sell. Before I go to the store, I think it is a better idea to take the next fight. I mean, we have... There's nowhere else to go. We could go straight to the store. We could go here. So let's go. Alright, looks like a pretty nasty boat. What good fortune we have to run upon each other. Nothing personal. You just have some information we need. Well, that's nice. You also have some lasers. And, oh my god, you have a crew transporter too. Alright. Please go into not... Oh god, the cockpit. The exact room I would have much preferred you not gone into. Well, how are we going to do this? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can hit the shields and the weapons, so we're going to have to do this. That's a real pisser. Does it actually do damage? Yeah, it does. Alright. This is going to hurt a little bit. We're probably going to need to micromanage our shields in just a second. But yeah, the cockpit was the one room that I really did not want you guys in. Let's just go ahead and get the shields up now. Wait, no, let's... Get the evade for just a minute, see if we can hold out for this missile. We want to wait for the burst laser shot. There we go. Barely got that one off. Oh, anyway. Oh, that sucks. Okay. We can manage, though. Right into the med base, pretty terrible, but... I guess we got a hull missile, don't we? And they took the cockpit out, so that's fun. No, they're not gonna... There's no way they get through the doors in time. Alright. So this is like a fight that we should probably run from. The problem is that I don't know if we're able to run. We just got 2 shots at us. I don't have cloaking up. Alright. We're not going to have cloaking up in time for this, so we're going to need to... Well, right now, we gotta heal. That's the first thing. We're not going to be able to dodge this missile. So it went right to the shields. That's actually okay. That's not great, but we're just going to have to suck it up. Doors are on fire, weapons are on fire. What else is new? Thank God our other thing hit. Alright, let's just do all this. I don't really want to vent through the weapons room when I need to get that taken care of. Alright. See, we can't jump out of this. Okay, did that miss? That missed. Oh, wow. Okay, so their biggest threat's gone. We only have to worry about the weapons now. Which means... Glaive Beam's going to be up here in just a minute. Oh good, their weapons are actually still on fire, so we'll do that. Okay, no missiles right now. Okay, they have a clone bay. That's fun. Let's see here. So doors are on fire. For some reason that door's shut. So this is going to be a pretty damn serious problem here. Alright. Oh, that's right, just go to the engines. That's just fine. I mean, let's be honest here. I probably still need to try and run from this fight. And we need to actually send you to repair in here, because the last thing we need is the Glaive Beam to go up, but it seems like I cannot repair the damage. Yeah, I guess that sucks. We're going to have to run from this fight, though. Alright. So be it, I guess. Just because of a misplay here, I thought I opened this door. If I was venting to that room, we might have been okay. We might have been okay, but for now we've got to heal. So friends, be healed. And we're just gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Hopefully make it to the store in time. Yeah, we've got some problems. That's a fight I could have won, but that was a pretty nasty layout. All these burst laser 2s. Whole laser 2 is good. It takes 3 power though. Swarm missile is really interesting. Pegasus missile. We just don't have that many missiles. We're gonna sell this. So I think we're gonna need the scrap for repairs, unfortunately. And I was kind of hoping if there's a rock crew, I'd buy it. I could get the clone bay. I mean, what the clone bay would at least allow me to do is I can't sell anything else to get mind control. As long as the clone bay would at least let me have my crew suicide their way into the door control. And it's not ideal, but it's there if it looks like we need it. So this is like a good puzzle, I guess you could say. Let's start by trying to fight this fire. Our weapons room is just going to catch on fire. Pretty much everything that can catch on fire is going to catch on fire. Okay, where are they going for right now? You're going for over here. So, you know, we're just going to have to let you all be free for a minute here. So that fire's out. Weapons room's still going to be on fire. Let's just vent all the things now that we have this room back up. Please don't let the oxygen catch on fire. And we need people to not die here. Which is no freaking small task right now. Okay, air's gonna let that vent out. Alright. We may have fixed it. Because these guys aren't gonna be able to transport out. And if they fight me in the med bay, good for them. Let's not kill our NG, please. Alright. So that solves the problem. And we didn't lose our oxygen, we didn't lose our ship. Sometimes you gotta jump away though, which stinks, but that fight would have been hard on pretty much any ship, not just the Stealth B. Alright. We live to fight another day. In FTL, sometimes that is exactly all you can ask for. I mean, there's ways we could have gone about that are a little different. And I know I did say I need a backup weapon. Let me sell the hull missile, and if I'd fired the hull missile more, maybe I would have been able to save my skin a little better. But the important thing for now is that we do have means of repairing at the store. I'm still tempted to buy the swarm missile. The one downside is that I have 4 weapon power and not a lot of ways to use it other than the Glaive Beam. And the Glaive Beam's good, you just need to start supporting it with something else. So let's see here. We shall buy another thing of power then. Well, like I said, we're alive. It's more than I can say about some stealth runs. Let's go down here. This gives us more possible sectors. Alright, hail them, and it's a trap. Oh, it's a trap, and it's a nasty one. Because what do we not have to combat this right now? We do not have, well, we can fight off the flat cannon just a little bit. We should be able to get 4 of these rooms. There we go. So if we can just punch through these Zoltan shields on the first go-around, we'll probably be okay. Oh god, thank you so much for being synchronized with your shots. It makes my life so much better. Alright. Keep in mind, it's only 80% evade because of crew experience and everything. But we are going to have to... I'm a little concerned about whether those shots are synchronized next time, but... we're going to have to take some damage at some point. That's why we got the repair. And it's really good that we have the NG here. Alright, so... good, our weapons didn't get hit. In fact, we only took 1 hull damage from 5 shots. So that is fantastic dodging. Okay. Can we cloak in time? We're going to have to. Alright. Come on, Glaive Beam. You can do it. Knock him out. Oh, you didn't take out all the weapons I wanted you to. But we didn't get a surrender offer, which I would have accepted. But we do get to fight one more time. Alright, so shields are back up. Just go ahead and turn off the air for a minute. If you've been on my ship long enough, you know that you don't really need air to breathe for very long. We need as much dodging as we can get. Good. Oh, piloting experience, even better. So that helps. And one more shot. Okay, do we get any troll damage here? It looks like we might get 1. Okay, good. So, 24 scrap, and the refugees give us even more, plus some fuel. So that worked out. It said, cannot complain about that result. These fights are going to be a struggle for a while. There is another store. Yeah, I got time for it. There's not a lot of things I can get for 40 scrap, but the store's going to disappear after this turn. Alright. Backup battery's interesting. Explosive replicator's interesting. Unfortunately, backup battery's about the only thing I'd consider. Oh well. You gotta try. There's some weapons that are pretty cheap. Like, I'd take a cheapo laser at this point. Okay, so we're getting boarded here by a Mantis ship that is not particularly threatening and has a really, really juicy glaive shot. I should have upgraded my weapons power one more time. What do you know? They did not board the cockpits. So let's go ahead and get here. Let's depressurize. We will wait for the missile shot. That is a 2-shot heavy laser, also known as the scariest weapon in the game. That is easy to underestimate. Let's go ahead and full dodge. 87% now. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Hopefully this knocks it down to level 1 shield. If I can just do that, that'd be lovely. Alright. I'm going to take the surrender. 4 fuel is pretty damn good. And I don't want to get missiled all the hell. I'm just thinking long term here. Okay, so 66 scrap. We need 1 more power right now. So we'll take that. Cool. We are making progress. So aid the civilian ship. This is gonna suck. Oh god. Alright, the moment those weapons line up is gonna be, and they have cloaking too. So we're gonna have to, obviously we try and dodge the burst laser. And it's already almost fully charged. So, oh damn it. We can't even reliably take out their weapons. Well, I guess we take out their cloaking then. Okay, so those are gonna fire here. Good. We just don't want the halberd beam to go off at the same time as the burst laser too. And I hope I didn't just cloak them into synchronicity. Is that a word? I think that's a word. We're gonna say it's a word. I used to know my words a lot more. Okay, good. So they're not synced up anymore. We should be okay. Oh, they have stealth weapons too. That's cute. Can I have that system, please? Pretty please? Okay, so we're just going to go for ending this fight as soon as possible. Alright. Screw their weapons. They're not lined up shooting at all, so we will... they're going to get to cloak one more time, so they're going to get some repairs in. Assuming they go for... yeah, there's the cloak repair. Please, seriously though, you can give me your stealth weapons if you'd like. I will not complain at all about that. Okay, oxygen's out. You should have been on the shields. There's the halberd beam in all of its glory. So scanners are out. That could have gone worse. I have a bigger beam though. It's like your halberd beam tickled a little bit, but you're dead. You were very dead. That was some good shield experience that Will could have gotten though, because he needs it. But you know what? We do have almost Pomeroy full repair. We almost have a level up on the engines. Do we have? We do have a level up on the engines. That's good. All right. Pomeroy is now a repair specialist. That's fun. That tells you how the aliens have been doing targeting my systems, by the way. Okay, so we could upgrade our shields again. There is a distress beacon. This does siphon us to the exit. But we're taking a lot of damage here, so we're going to have to try and be good. Ooh, Fire Beam is so good. It's a fun weapon, but it doesn't seem like this is the run to use it. Well, I guess we'll go down here and we'll see if... let's see. Yeah, we got 3 jumps. We got around 3 jumps. Alright, hail the refugees and 5 fuel for 2 missiles. Yes, please. And then it looks like we're going to the exit after this. If we survive a fight that may be here. Okay, so pick clean by marauders, nothing, and we gotta go to the exit. Like I said, my #1 goal is to get to the last sector. We may have to make a turn soon to decide if that's what we want to do. So explore the asteroid field, or it's too dangerous. We're gonna say it's too dangerous here. First off, you can't get the damage stasis pod in a pirate-controlled sector, so pretty much most of what we're risking is hull damage, which we do not want. Alright. So NG controlled or NG controlled? I guess eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Just go with the bottom one. But that's going to be it for this episode. We live! Yes! We live just a little bit longer. We're in Sector 5. There is a store and a fight nearby. So we could go to the store, potentially repair, potentially get a weapon. Or we could go to the other place first. But Hit Me lives to fight another day. We do have some serious stability issues here. But if we can just get something else to put along with the Glaive Beam, life's going to be a bit better. But that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.